What's going on, guys? Having fun here in Daytona Beach at the Turkey Rod Run. Got my buddy Kobe Miller with me. We're walking around. This is like a little after party hangout for the show every night. Right here at the Bass Pro Shops. There's a big shopping center. We got gorgeous cars everywhere. We've had a blast riding around our little hot rod Corvair convertible. Having a great time, just cruising around. Weather's perfect, pretty cars, pretty girls, and we down on the beach, guys. What else could you want? You know, Kobe, what I like?
What's that, man?
I like a good daily driver. I tell you what, nothing like a blown Pro Street 57 Chevrolet. This is the perfect car to drive to the grocery store, pick your kids up from school in, occasionally take it to the drag strip. Actually, that's just a joke. This thing right here is all business. She's bad news, kids. You know, I tell you something, Kobe, I love about this area is lead sleds never went away. 54 Chevrolet, dropped on her ball, sun, wide whites, D-chrome. I love even some of the candy gold accents. This is definitely a bad ride. And I'll tell you what's kind of cool that makes this one stick out. It's not chopped.
Which is very rare because most lead sleds are always chopped. This one here is very clean, very tasteful.
Very clean, very, very sharp. They Frenched the tail lights in it, but the body mods were kind of kept to a minimum. They did all the trim and body color, kept it really simple. It's a really nice car, really tastefully done, and it's just one of the many customs you'll see here at the Turkey Rod Run.
Rob, you know how hot these...
I know exactly how hot they are. Hell, I just bought one. A little 65 C10, fuel injected. Love these trucks. I can't walk past them, man. This one right here is a little rough around the edges, but I tell you, not a bad old truck. Short bed, she checks all the boxes.
It don't matter. It's what everybody wants, whether it's...
rough or perfect.
Rough or perfect, that's exactly right.
Now, Kobe, whoa. You can't go sitting in people's cars. I can't whoop everybody's ass in Daytona Beach, son.
Hey, buddy, we got to take a ride, man. Check
I'm gonna
this
tell
thing
you something.
out.
You know what? I ain't got no crib midgets or tricycle motors or children to speak of, but I'm gonna tell you something. This is one damn station wagon I'd rock. 62 Pontiac Catalina LS powered on bags.
That's it.
This thing is bad news. Come here, Matt, cameraman. Get a little close to this. Look at this.
Why do you think
We
I
got
picked
the
it?
candy top. Look at the inside of this thing. That thing is gorgeous. Well, not Kobe, but everything else inside is gorgeous.
After all, the keys were not even in it, man.
Thank goodness.
God.
You got crazy people like you getting in cars. Look at all the woodwork in the back of this thing. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. Probably one of the finest 62 Pontiac Catalina station wagons on the planet. Kobe, you know what else I love about the Turkey Rod Run's variety? We went from hot rod Camaros, Chevettes, all the way to custom vans. Not one custom van, not two, not three, not four. We got 5 in a row.
And you know what?
Custom vans, and they're coming back. They're getting hot.
And you know what's even weirder? We're not even near a river.
That's what I'm saying. That's crazy. But I'm going to tell you something. I love the van craze. These things were wild back in the day. And like I said, they're coming back. I mean, you got to think about it. You got a plain no window work van. It is a blank canvas for anything you want to do. I've seen these things with chop tops, custom mural paint, shag interior, got it all. I'm gonna tell you something. If old Rabbit had something like this back in high school, there'd been little bunnies hopping around everywhere. The rarest car here out of everything. How about a 1982 Chevy Chevette, kids? My dad actually drag raced one of these.
Non-small blocked.
No, this was just as stock as they come right here. It was actually really cool. Back in the day, you wanted a light drag car, and we actually had a local guy make all the fiberglass panels for my dad's Chevette. I can't remember the last time I saw one, especially in stock form.
At the Turkey Rod Run, where with $1 million cars around here or $100,000 cars, you got a Chevette in the mix.
But that's the beauty of it right here. Whether you're riding around in a stock Chevette or a $300,000 ride, you're still cool right here at the Turkey Rod Run.
That's right. Hey Rob, I got a good question for you, Mr. Hot Rod.
What's that?
Check this motor out.
Hell, where the hell is it even at?
I want to say it's in the back. Come check it out.
I actually saw this thing coming up. Now you want to talk about old school cool? 32 valve North Star rear engine in a 32 Ford Roadster.
That is like one of the coolest little setups ever.
I tell you what, that's not your typical small block Chevrolet. Definitely a very cool ride.
That's what hot rodding's all about. It's called innovation.
That's right. I love it. We've got two generations of C10 trucks. We got an 88, 98 OBS, and then we got the first gen C10 right here, the 60 through 66. But I tell you something they all share in common. Laid out on big wheels, they're killer, man. No matter old, new school, whatever you want, I've owned them both, can't beat them. Now, Kobe, that is a damn good looking little car right there. 1963 Corvair Monza convertible.
We ought to get one like this.
We already did. I bought it earlier.
Oh man,
I'm gonna tell you something, man. You can't go to the beach without a cool little drop top. This car we've had a ball with. We already took it out on the beach. We had a good time with it. We're out hanging out with everybody here at the show. You know, this car reminds me of a really good story. I've never owned a Corvair in my life. I've really never had an interest in Corvairs. My uncle was in Vietnam. When he went off to the military and he was in basic training, he had to find a cheap little fun car to drive around in. He always told me stories about a little Corvair Monza he had that he had an absolute ball with. And I'm gonna tell you something, I don't know if it was nostalgia or what, but I had to buy this little thing. And I'm gonna tell you something, we've had a blast riding around in this thing. Drop the top, cruising around. You know what? It's a fun, cheap little hot rod. We had a great time with it. It's a great one to add to the collection over at Rabbit's Used Cars.
Hey, nice car.
Hey, Kobe, you got your Uber app?
Oh man, not again.
Guys, we'll catch you next time at Rabbit's Used Cars.